So you want to know how to get your eBay listing to the front page or the top page of the search results? Well, in this video, we're going to go over 5 tips on how you can exactly do that. But if we're just meeting, my name is Charles, and my mission is to help 10,000 people create a full-time income online. So if that's you, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we're going to get into the video. So tip number 1 to improve your eBay listing is to list more. Alright, thanks everybody for coming. I'll see you next week. I'm just kidding, but if you are still here, that is your first tip. You have to list more. There is something in the eBay algorithm. So eBay, they like active sellers. So you have to show eBay that you're a consistent lister and a consistent seller. You're getting better feedback, and all of this combined will help you actually improve in listing. So yes, it may seem obvious, but listing more is going to be our first tip. Tip number 2 to improve your eBay listing is going to be to include keywords in your title and your descriptions. Now, whoa, that does not mean to keyword stuff your title and descriptions. Now, what do I mean by keyword stuffing? Let's take this mug, for example. This is a Disney Store mug, but what I'm not going to put in the title is Walt Disney, Star Wars, not a Star Wars mug. I'm not gonna put, every Marvel character, Marvel even, they're all related to Disney, but they're not related to this mug. So you want to keep your titles and the description related to what you're actually selling. Now, what I like to do is I like to use the title and the description kind of together. So if I'm gonna title this mug, I'm going to title it Disney Store, and then I'm going to put Bambi. So I have my brand, Disney Store, I have the character, Bambi, and then I'm going to have publication model sheet. And that's the description that's written on the mug. And also I'm going to put it that it's a mug, not a coffee mug, not a tumbler, just a mug. So that's a simple keyword, so that's a simple title. And then in the description, I can go into Bambi, maybe the year of the movie, which I don't know. So that's how I'm going to title it. And then in the description, that's where I'm going to go in and maybe put the year of the mug. I'm going to put how many ounces this mug is. All those descriptions, they're not going to be in the title. Also, while we're on the title subject, don't put like wow or must see. I don't even put new, because the specifics are going to cover that it's new or that it's used. Whatever it is, it's going to cover that. So I like to keep my titles very, very clean. A hack for you is you can search, like, say, so this is a Disney mug. I can search the Disney Store, see how they title their mugs. I can search Amazon, see how they title their mugs. Amazon's the #1 reseller in the world, or no, Amazon being the #1 e-commerce store in the world. If I think they know a little bit about titling things to get it to sell. So I watch Amazon, and then I also go to Disney Store because it's a Disney Store mug, and I'm going to search right on there. If it's a DC mug, you can do the same thing with DC. Starbucks mug, same thing with Starbucks. Just go to the website, see how they list it, and basically copy that. Our tip number 3, which I've already kind of touched on, is we want to list as many item specifics as possible. So how many ounces this mug is, that's a description. Where this mug is made, which this mug is in Thailand. If you have a UPC, which is the barcode essentially, or the GTN, you can add those two. Actually, that's pretty good if you can add those. That actually helps you with Google Ads, which all eBay listings are eligible to appear on Google Ads. They all will appear on Google Ads. If they stay there, that's another story. But they're eligible and they may show up. So put as many item descriptions as item specifics as possible. You can see when you're listing your item there is a little lightning bolt that kind of fills out as you're going along. The more that fills up, the better you are at being discovered. Before we get into the final tip, if you're getting value out of this video, make sure to hit the like button. And the question of the day for this week, yeah, that's right, question of the day for the week: what's your favorite Disney movie? The fifth tip is to think like your buyer. What is your buyer gonna search for when they go to eBay and type in the search bar? A little bonus tip is eBay has a little search bar. If you start typing in, it will fill out what it predicts. Everywhere does it. Google does it. Amazon does it. They have a little prediction, so you can use that prediction as part of your title or even your complete title. But think about your buyer. Think about what they're going to type in, and make sure you show up in that search when they type that whatever they're going to type in. We want to see you there. Before we get out of here, I have one more little hack that you can use to actually improve yourself in search. Make sure your store name has whatever you're selling, your keyword, one of your keywords, in the name. So this doesn't apply for my sell right here. I'm selling a mug. I mostly sell video games, but my store has video games in the name of my store. So that actually helps me show up on search. So if you go look at the big sellers, they do the same thing. So if they're selling books, they'll have, something with books in the name, CDs, something with CDs in the name. So this is actually a great hack that you can use to show up in search. But if you want to watch more videos from me, click or tap the screen here to see my latest video, and click or tap the screen here to see another video. And I'll see you in the next video.